I needed to find a way to be able to reach my students and to have them connect, and so that I could identify their weaknesses, particularly when it came to reading. And so I entered the program, and I noticed a couple of things immediately, and it sort of continued throughout my whole experience, and I graduated in 2002. Number one, professionalism. Overwhelmingly, the staff and the instructors that I had encountered at Bowie State University showed a professionalism that, in my experience, my limited experience, I would say, was unique. It was unique, and I appreciated that. And I was able to take that back to the classroom. To this day, I always, try to look the part and act the part as the model, because the instructors at Bowie State were that model for me. The next thing I noticed was that many of the instructors were approachable. So you're professional, but you're also approachable, personable. And you were able to reach out to them, talk to them, and actually even had a couple functions at a few of their homes even. And this created the environment where you're comfortable enough to say, I need help. And I said, that's what I need to do and foster in my own classroom. And so the second lesson I learned, to be approachable and always be accessible to the students. And I try to this day to make that a part of my everyday instruction. The third thing I learned, which is key, very much key, the rigor piece. I was a little set back and surprised at the level of rigor and the level of expectation that was imposed on me as a student, a graduate student at Bowie State University. And it was a challenge, a lot of work, and at night, after coming from a long day at work, during the day in school with the students. But it helped, and it made me realize that as a student, I needed to push myself so that as a teacher, I can have that same expectation of the students. And so this whole transition, and I went back to my first year because, Teacher of the Year 2009, like I said, it's one of those things where you just recognize and then you move on with your career. But the lasting experience was the training and the discipline that I received through Bowie State University as I was teaching the classroom. That simultaneous, experience enabled me to advance to the point where, I could be recognized as Teacher of the Year. And I really appreciate the institution for that. And I applaud all the instructors, all the staff, the faculty, everyone that I encountered, because I had nothing but positive experiences to share throughout my entire experience. And so, once again, please give yourself a round of applause for enhancing and improving this education for 150 years.